All right, that was Lloyd Banks with Beamer, Benz, or Bentley on WSJ The Voice. All right, everyone, I want everybody to give a big welcome to new and upcoming rising star. I actually have him on the line. J Capri, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I got good.
What is good? I'm just chilling. Like, how's it going for you? How's the year been so far?
I can hear you.
How's the year been for you so far?
Doing pretty good, man. Definitely been blessed. A lot of opportunities. I got shows this week. Stopped the album, but it's going to be
All right, I can't hear you. It's a little bit of breaking up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me good now?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, let all of my listeners know, who is J Capri Da'Vinci?
J Capri Da'Vinci, man. I'm just a young 21-year-old male out of Raleigh, North Carolina, trying to inspire the world through the rap game, trying to bring it back to where it came from, man.
I feel you. All right, tell me who influenced your flow. Like, name some people, established or not, that helped you get to where you are today.
I grew up listening to Nas a lot, Jay-Z a lot. Most recently, Lupe Fiasco. I was up in New York, matter of fact, last week and met Lupe Fiasco in Soho, Manhattan. So that was real inspirational right there.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you actually reached out to me and told me that you were on a college tour last week.
Yeah, most definitely. I was trying to make it up there, but you guys were on spring break the same time I was. So unfortunately, I couldn't make it to the studio. But yeah, I definitely had a good trip in New York, man. I'm definitely looking to get back up here real soon.
Okay, yeah, it's all good. Next time you're up here, don't be afraid to stop by.
Most definitely, most definitely.
So what school are you attending?
I go to East Carolina University down in Greenville, North Carolina.
All right, cool. So where exactly did you tour at during the college tour?
I went to Columbia University. Matter of fact, I got a chance to connect with their radio station a little bit. I really was all over New York, to be honest with you. I was in Harlem, 125th. I was in Manhattan real heavy. I was trying to make it to 10 deep in Brooklyn, but I didn't get a chance to go down there. But I connected with a lot of stores when I was up there and dropped the album off with a lot of people. So it was definitely a good networking opportunity. Definitely.
Okay, cool. So, like, do you do a lot of live performances, any showcases? How do you get your stuff out there?
Yeah, I got 2 live performances this week. Matter of fact, I got one on the campus of the university I attend now. I got one this Saturday at NC State University. It's a fashion show. It's an undefeated members only fashion show. I'm doing that with my man Devin Davenport I connected with. And there's be some other artists there as well. But yeah, we're gonna definitely rock out on that one. And I got I'm supposed to have a show coming up with Draysky. He's an artist out of Virginia Beach. He is releasing his album up in D.C. So I'm supposed to be doing a live show up in D.C. May 7th, I believe. So I got a lot of opportunities coming up, and whatever comes up, man, I just roll with it. To be honest.
I feel you. Yeah, you got to get your name out there the best way you can. I feel you. Who do you want to collab with that's already established in the game right now?
I want to collab with. To be honest with you, man, I'm listening to a lot of J. Cole right now. A lot of J. Cole.
Okay, you know J. Cole, he's actually a St. John's alumni.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I'm definitely up on that, yo. That's why I reached out to you guys. Not just because he's an NC artist. Please don't believe that because he's an NC artist, because he's definitely a dope artist, you know what I'm saying? I don't think him being from North Carolina got anything to do with the fact that I'm an avid listener and supporter of him, so yeah.
Oh, J. Cole, he's from down south too?
Oh, yeah, J. Cole's from Fayetteville.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Raleigh, so that's like 45 minutes away.
Interesting.
Yeah, so, North Carolina connection, but I wouldn't want to collab just because he's from here, just because he's a good artist. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that, definitely. So what do you think about the rap game today and how it's evolving? And what are your views on futuristic rap?
Futuristic rap. I look at rap as like, rap needs just different little pieces. Like everybody, kind of like any sport or anything else, they got different pieces and different type of players. So I think where everybody contributes to it makes it what it is. But at the same time, I think what it came from, I think it's starting to get back to what it came from. I think a lot of artists are trying to bring it back to what it was when we was growing up listening to rap. You know what I'm saying? The music we was listening to when we was growing up, I think a lot of artists are trying to bring back to that. So that's the breath of fresh air of it right now. I think a lot of people are starting to bring it back to that, and it's kind of like an alliance to start to form of those type of artists are starting to surface again. So that's how I feel about it right now.
Okay, do you think there's too much of one thing going on, that we need all these different types of music?
Yeah, I think it is, to be honest with you. I think it's a lot of, you listen to a lot of people's sound, to me, I think like a lot of it sounds alike. I don't think it's not that much creativity going on right now. So I think when I can hear people who are being creative and being themselves and bringing a new sound, definitely makes us feel good as listeners, you know what I'm saying, and as artists as well. Like, it gives us more to work with people out there, and makes you want to reach out more as an artist.
Yeah. I think a part of it, people are scared to be too creative or what people might think about it. But
yeah, definitely. I understand that. I think just the world in general, I think that being yourself is more, like, you be yourself, people can appreciate you more in the long run. So I think, you know what I'm saying, if more people started to be comfortable with being themselves, the game would be back to where it was, and it would be like a lot of different artists rather than a lot of artists sounding the same in music.
I see. Because I hear some songs and I'd be like, this is what's considered music. I'm like so shocked at some of the stuff that's actually played on the radio these days.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially when it started, it was kind of like some of the stuff that I was hearing people appreciating was kind of like, man, it seemed like a joke at one point. But I mean, I'm not trying to throw dirt on body music and all like that. But
no, I feel you, but you know, it is what it is. Now, you actually recorded a new album titled Numbers.
Releasing the day, Numbers. Releasing the day, shout out to Omnis Red on that. He produced 13 out of the 15 tracks on that. Shout out to Omnis Red out of Nashville in Tennessee. He's a producer out of there. So, yeah.
All right,
now, up there, yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about that, because I actually interviewed producer Drummer Boy on Friday, and he was telling me that when he works with the artist, they use like 12, 13 different producers, but you used that amount of producers you didn't use that many producers. You just kept it simple.
Yeah. I think with me, I know how my sound is. I like to have like not one set sound, but I know like one producer can kind of understand my sound the most. So I like to keep it simple as possible within that same sound. And if I find some more producers that I can generate off of with the same sound that I'm looking for, then I do that. But usually when I would do an album, man, I try to keep it simple down to one producer, not try to scramble all over the place with a bunch of different.
Cool. So how did you guys become affiliated with working on your
honestly,
album?
I heard some of his work from other artists, local artists as well, and I just networked with him and reached out with him and was able to get some of the beats I use off his website actually. And he gave me permission to use them, and we linked up. I sent the tracks to him. He was filming them. And we just went from there, and now we talk almost at least once a week. I keep him posted on everything, so yeah.
All right, that's cool, man. And I actually have a new joint off your album. It's called Reincarnated. Do you want to get into that now? Let the people out there hear your music a little bit?
Yeah, Reincarnated was actually the first single to be released off of Numbers. It's a joint where I was just trying to, kind of what we've been talking about, man, talking about where the game came from, all the people who kind of planted the seed for rap, and I'm just kind of venting on that topic right there during the song. So check it out, Reincarnated.
Yeah, so first listen on WSJU The Voice. Here it is.
Let me ask you something. We Italians, we got our family.
So if I pass away, put this song on the list. All the ones who ain't with this shit, like.
All right. There you have it. J Capri, Reincarnation on WSJU The Voice. And I'm actually still joined on the line with J Capri right now. Hello?
Yo, what's good?
It was good. That was the first listen of your new single off your album, Numbers. So yeah, tell us a little bit about the concept. You were discussing that just a second ago of the album.
Yeah, the concept of Numbers basically is you analyze life in general. You look at all the situations you got going on in your life, like from your birthday to today's date to, any scenario. If you look like behind it, it got numbers behind it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Numbers break down most scenarios in life. So with this album, you know what I'm saying, with any album in general, it's kind of like a story. So with the album, I say it's like a story. Every track is like a different piece of the story, and every piece of the story has a number behind it, like track 1, track 2. So that's behind the concept of Numbers, to be brief.
Is it like the order in which something happened in your life that you have the album made out?
Nah, not really. I wouldn't say really. I got one story like in the middle of the album that you can listen to. It's not really a story about nothing that happened in my life, but it's a story that I've heard about in life. So I just want to incorporate it within the album. That joint is called Rival Cruise. If you get to check that out, it's like a storyline. The two kids grew up together. You get a chance to hear if you hear the album. And I just try to incorporate different thoughts or different